Hello, so on to vlog 3. Finally feel like I'm making actual progress, which is really good. Obviously we had the big group call on Monday, that kind of got the ball rolling, and then I spoke to Marion on the Tuesday about what I'd been doing, and she kind of gave me like a good, like she basically was just like helping me build on my ideas, and I feel like I've actually got a direction in which my final outcome is going to go, which is really good. So I'm looking at placing some of my like my prints of my roots. I'm going to be focusing on finding a placement for them around subjects to do with vulnerability and kind of like a certain rawness. So I've been looking at like TED Talks, also like mental health charities as well, to try, like I'm trying to kind of like apply it into a situation which you wouldn't exactly like think they would go. So in that aspect, that's going quite well, but I've got like quite a lot of research to do for that, so that I can actually start making the outcomes, and like a lot of experimentation as well, and obviously not much time to do it, so that's a bit classic really. What else? I've also been on the hunt for lots of bookbinding materials, because as I said, I did want to make a case of books for one of my final deliverables, and then after seeing Isabel's video, I saw that you'd been making prototypes, and I thought that's a really good way of showing it, like how the outcome would actually look without having to fully get it all printed. I'd probably botch it as well if I was to do it. Obviously I will bind them when we can get back into uni, it'll be like one of the first things I'll do, but for now I've been ordering stuff for prototypes, so like I'm gonna just do them in kind of like a black cover, and then as I'm looking at like the root form of things, I've ordered some special like linen waxed thread that has like primary colours in it. So I've got like the red and yellow, I think it's blue as well, it's the other one. So I'm going to be using that for like the stitching, which again ties in the whole idea of roots into one of my final outcomes. So I think that's all good. I'm just waiting for a few more things to come, and then I'm actually going to start to prototype them. What else have I got to update you on? Starting to prepare to do my process book as well, so I've planned it all out. I'm just in the process of like editing all my photos for it, and actually kind of sorting out the order, because when I was speaking to Marion, it's obviously our process has been anything but linear, like it's not a linear process, so I'm trying to kind of like tell the story in a way that makes sense, but also kind of covers the bases that I've been researching, experimenting with and stuff. But yeah, I feel like I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, which I haven't felt for like the past 2-3 weeks, because I've just been obviously stuck in a rut. Like it took a while to get into the routine of like working at home, but I do think it's all starting to come together, which is really good. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good, and also if you are struggling, definitely get on a tutorial, like a Zoom, not was it a Google Teams tutorial with one of the tutors, because I was feeling like really stuck in a rut, and as soon as I spoke to them, it does kind of just like straighten out your thoughts and super helpful. So yeah, hope you're all well, staying safe and not too bored, but only a few weeks to go and then we're done. So yeah, see you later.